Miss Penny, it's movie time. Okay, in this video, video 2, we are going to talk about how you start a new file, cloning, and also type. So let's get to it. All right, let me close the webcam. Okay, we're going to go File, Browse, and Bridge. And I have a file here that's called Penny, and I scanned a picture of my twins. And look at them riding that dinosaur. This was taken at Busch Gardens, which is the largest zoo in North America. The twins were 4 years old, and this was in 2004. Now, I have this image backed up on DVD somewhere, but I didn't look for it, so that's why I scanned it. And what we're going to do is we're going to print this on a sheet of Premium Plus photo paper by Epson that's 8.5 by 11. Okay, that's really good photo paper. Now you can see on the image that I wrote on it in red with a marker, fix Michael's eyes. So that's something we're going to do with cloning. So the first thing you want to do is go over to the layers box over here where it's blue and highlighted and it says background, double click. And you see the layer 0 box open up with the new layer. So we're going to type background in there. And we're going to click OK. Super. Next, we're going to go image on the menu bar and then image size. You want to make sure that these 3 brackets, width, height, and resolution, see how they're touching over here, right there? Okay. If you go in and change, say I wanted to make the picture, the width 8 inches high, it automatically adjusts the proportions, height, the width, so that they're accurate on both sides. Well, I want this to be 8.5. Okay. No, I don't want that. I want this to be 11 inches high. Oh, pardon me. I 8.5. Okay, that's right. 8.5. Come on. All right, there we go. So when this prints, it's going to be 11 inches wide by 8.5 inches. Okay, and the resolution is 276. Because Photoshop is raster art and it's composed of pixels, the only way you can change the size is by going into image size and adjusting it at this time. Raster art is not meant to be resized. Whatever size you create right now, that's what you need to go with. If you make it any larger, it's going to bitmap because it's not like Illustrator with vector art where Illustrator is composed of mathematical points and equations. So it takes a point, which creates a line, which creates a shape. Okay, so those mathematical points that are creating the drawing can be increased and decreased and resized without losing any quality or resolution. So that's why Illustrator and vector art is wonderful for Jason's line art because it's in grayscale. So anyway, let's go back to what we were doing. Okay, next, so we changed the image size. Let's add some type. Let's go layer. We're going to do a new layer, and this layer is going to be on top of the background. So we're going to go new layer, right at the top. Okay, and it says layer 1. Click OK. Now, this is where a lot of people get confused. In this layers box, let me see well. Okay, it says background below, and you see the little picture of the twins, and here it says layer. Okay, we're going to type, double click on that, and we're going to put type, so we don't get confused. Okay, this is where the type is going to go. You want to make sure that this layers box is highlighted. If you click on the background, and the type tool won't work, so it needs its own independent layer. And then we're going to go up to the top, and we are going to go, we're going to go to the type tool in the toolbar, horizontal type tool. Open, and at the top on the menu bar, upper left hand corner, move this back, you can see there's a big list of fonts, and you can download a lot of these off of the Adobe website. Now on this top bar here, it has the type name, and let's see if we can go bold, and let's make this a 60-point type, and we're gonna make it, so we can see it really well. Let's knock it out to white. I like white type a lot because it shows up. Okay, now take the cursor, put it on the photo, and you can see the cursor is really big and it's moving. So I'm going to type Michael and Matthew. And I don't like that white type. Now I'm going to click on the selection tool, the arrow at the top of the tool box. I'm going to slide the type over. Okay. Now I don't particularly like this font, so I'm going to click back on the type tool. Now I can do this because I'm still on the type tool in the layers box. The blue box that says type is still highlighted in blue, so I'm in the right place. So I'm going to put the cursor next to Michael and Matthew. I'm going to move to the right, highlight it. Let's go over and change this font. Long ago, they didn't show you what the fonts looked like in here, and I had binders that had all my fonts and typefaces in them. It would take me forever to pick my fonts. I'm real particular about them. This one's cool, Madrid Pro. It has a serif on it. And we're gonna go regular. Ooh, I don't like that. I want something, oh here, Trajan Pro, this is cool. Okay. Oh, and that's really good. I'm gonna change the point size to 50. 72 points equals 1 inch in the wonderful world of graphic arts. Okay, and I made that type white. Okay, click on the type tool again, and we're going to highlight it. Oh, I don't ruin it. Window. We're gonna go window, character. I closed it. Okay. This character box is really cool. It adjusts the leading, the space between the A center and the D center in a line of type. The A center is the top. And what we're going to do is, say we want, this should be 100%. Oops, 0. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get these settings back to where they should be. Okay, you can adjust the type vertically. So say we wanted to tighten that up. Let me go -90. I'm going to type that right here. Hit enter. Oh, it's just, we're going to go -5. And I just lost the type. We're going to go edit, undo type layer. Okay, it comes back. Also go window, history. This history lets you go back and delete several things that you've done. Whereas Control Z or edit undo only does the last thing that you did. This will go back all the way to when you opened up the file. See, the type is gone and the background is locked. Then I go down here to move, and then everything comes back. Okay, so let's highlight this type. It's out of the way. And let's make this type maybe the color of their jackets in a burgundy. Okay, and you'll see my madness for this in a second. Where's my layers window? Okay, now in layers here, if you click on the FX, it gives you these blending options: drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow, bevel and emboss, satin, color overlay, gradient, pattern overlay, and stroke. Let's do an outer glow. I want, see how the type here, there's a white line around it, so it looks outlined. We're going to do that, and I want to make it just a little bit bigger. Okay, see, it's a little bit more bolder now. And now we're going to hit the preview button. It's there, and then it's not. Okay, and then click OK. We're going to go back up to this FX button again, and now let's go a little emboss this type. It used to be really popular many years back, the bevel or emboss type, but people got burned out on it. But I still like it. Now what that does is it makes the type look 3D, which is really cool. Okay, and you can see the options here, depth 100% up, down, soften, and let's preview. Not much of a change there because of the outer glow. But if we take the outer glow off and check it, let me do this again. Oh, let me take the outer glow off. Okay, well, okay, outer glow is off, so we just have regular type. And then we're going to click on FX. And let's do bevel and emboss. Okay, depth. You know what? We're going to hit Control Plus. We're going to make this type bigger so we can see it better. And we're going to scroll up so we can see it. Okay, much better. Panels everywhere. Okay, shading, screen, multiply, opacity. I don't want to confuse you. Let's see our size. If you take this little circle thing and spin it around, what's that doing? Oh, preview button's not on. I'm not doing it smooth. Okay, this is chiseled. Chiseled soft. Let's do outer. No, I don't want that. Let's do a drop shadow. No. Yeah, let's do it. No, we're going to put a stroke around the type. There, I just put a black roll around the type. That looks cool. But I still want contour and texture. Here we go. You need to click the under bevel and emboss, click contour and texture boxes. Okay, now we can get the depth going. See how the type, it becomes chiseled, and then, see, there you go. You can tell in the highlights, and you can adjust that bevel to make it look more or less contoured. Okay, so we'll leave that alone. Now say we wanted an inner shadow. What can we do here? Now it's not working because of the outline. We take the stroke off. Okay, so take the drop shadow off. There we go. Okay, I like that with the white better. It kind of makes it more kitty-like. Okay, we're going to click preview so we can look at before. Okay, no inner shadow or emboss, and there it is. Okay. Up here is where the color is at. Like I said, this is the text color. This is the color picker box, and you can make text any color, and then you can click over here. Here are your colors in RGB, red, green, and blue, and here they are to the right in CMYK. Say I wanted to make a special green for a client. I can go in and plug in the variables or the numbers for RGB or CYMK, and I can create my own colors. So that's really kind of cool from a graphic design standpoint. Now I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to hit Control minus. And we're going to do cloning next. And I'm going to make this bigger. Control plus again. Oh, what did I do? Edit undo. I'm sitting diagonal from the monitor, so I'm kind of messed up here. Ah! Where's the history? Okay. There. Go back. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, it says fix Michael's eyes. What we're going to do is we're going to come over to the cloning tool, and it looks like the rubber stamp, and it says clone stamp. Make sure the cap lock is not on, okay? And then we're going to go Window, Brush, and a new window opens up. And these are your brushes, and we're going to go with a soft one. And here's the size. You can make the brush smaller or larger, and you'll see how that works in just a second. Why is that locked? Is the layer locked? No. Oh. See, now I'm on the wrong background. I'm still on the type background. That's why it's not working. So I'm clicking on the background layer, and it's highlighted in blue. Okay, see the circle? Let me make it bigger so you can see it. Whoa, it's too big. Woohoo! Okay. Cheers. All right. What cloning does is it takes color from one area and it puts it in another area. So I'm going to, with my finger, I'm going to push down on the Alt key. See the plus? I'm going to click right on the mouse. And then look. Bye, bye. Bye-bye, type. See, it all goes away. So if there's something in your photos that you don't want, okay, like I don't want this type, I'm just going to take it out. This takes a little practice. I'm pushing down on the Alt, and I'm taking color from one place, and I'm putting it in another. Okay. This is nice to use too, like on skin tones, circles underneath people's eyes. I do a lot of that sometimes too. I'll make them look a little younger. I'm gonna come over here. I'll come up this little line right here and get rid of that red spot. Okay. I need to, now I'm going to make the brush a little smaller. I'll come back and clean that up. I'll bring that line all the way back up. Okay. Let's hit Control minus. So we got. Oh, stop that. Okay. Control minus. Let's get back. You can also go View, Fit on Screen. There we go. And I'm going to move the brushes out of the way. Okay, so we don't have any type down there. I wonder if this type, I'm going to go back to the type tool. I'll bring this down here. Nah, it doesn't look good. Okay. I don't like the color of that type. I'm on the type tool, and I'm going to, on the layers panel, I'm going to go back over to the toolbox because I'm going to change the color of that type. I don't like it. It's getting lost. What color should we make it? What if we went like with purple, like the purple in the dinosaur? Let's try that. Huh? Oh, that's real purple. And it's very hard to read too. All right, let's try a different color. So I'm clicking on the type tool, and I'm making sure that the type layer box is blue and it's activated. Going back up to the color picker box, and we'll try yellow. Oh no, all that busyness back there. Let's try blue. That blue is nice. That's too dark. Okay, let's try this. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to highlight that again with the tactile. Where is it? Okay. I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to go back to I want to put an outer glow, and I want it to be white. That's what I want. That's what I want. That I can read. Noise, softer spread. The spread I'm gonna maybe make it a little thicker. See how I just blew it out? Okay. There, I kind of like that. Kind of looks like it's glowing. Okay. Preview on. With the outer glow, without it. So go in and on the layers panel, this FX right here. Try some of these. The gradient overlay is kind of cool. You can do gradients, strokes, textures, all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to go through each and every one. A lot of people used to put drop shadows on. I'm going to cancel this. On type, not so much for me. So there's Michael and Matthew. I'm going to move that up a little bit though, because I'm not happy with where it's at. Okay. Now we're going to finish this up. We're going to go File, Save As, Twins Dinosaur JPEG, and we're going to save this as a JPEG, and hit Save. And make sure it's the large file size if you're going to print. Now, if you were putting this on the internet, scooch this down a little bit, 4 or 5, and you can see that the file size. These files are about 4 or 5 megs. I shot them with my digital camera, and so for web, they'll upload faster if you just make them a little smaller, but put low-res JPEG in your file name so you don't get the files confused. So, oh, I saved the wrong size. Hold on, File, Save As, JPEG, and okay, save. Okay, it's asked me to replace it, and it's the large file size, and that's good to go. All right, that'd be it for now. See you tomorrow.